Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Worth a couple hundred mil, no thousand. This bitch wanna fuck me, but I charge by the hour. My neck and my wrist in the shower. Like, how the fuck you growing up and baby say you childish? I just bought my young bitch up watching, now she wildin', styling, profiling. You bitches can't devour. And I'm Creflo Dollar smiling. We somewhere on the island, vibing. All smell like powder.
Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. We're back at the shop gym. So today I want to do a little talk on gut health. So I've been hearing this term gut health for like the past year or 2 years, and it sounds very nasty because it has to do with your intestines and everything in the inside of your stomach. But as time, so I've just noticed there's a lot that has to do with digestion, and especially if you're into fitness and you're taking certain supplements, it's important to pay attention to what you're putting into your body. And when it comes to gut health in specific, that really determines how food is being digested into your body, how it's being regulated, how the good bacteria is taking out the bad bacteria from what you're putting into your body. So there's a lot to it. I was just on YouTube randomly trying to do research on this topic to give this talk, but then I noticed there isn't much content on it, so why not be one of the first ones to kind of put it out there. So I'll just give you guys from a high level facts that I found that are pretty cool and interesting, and I'm still going to do more research even after today on this topic, just because I think it is very important. Alright, so what is the gut? It's your small and large intestines. So what your gut does, what your intestines do, is they extract energy from the food that you're putting into your body. That's food and water. It provides energy to the rest of your body, and it really just cleans out everything that you're putting into your body. So if you're putting in your vitamins, your whatever you're eating from a day-to-day basis, it really just cleans it out, regulates it, puts those nutrients throughout the body. For example, if you're eating a daily multivitamin, that's one aspect of what your gut and your intestines are doing, is just distributing it to the rest of your body. Also, another important thing that I want to add is it also removes waste from your body. So not to get too scientific with that, but yeah, everything that you're putting in, it has to come out somehow too. So that's another thing that it does. So one other term that you might have heard is probiotics. So you might be seeing that term on like yogurt. A lot of people take probiotic vitamins. I actually take it myself as well. And I'll dive a little bit deeper into it as we go on, but probiotics are pretty much the main microorganism, and it's a good microorganism, a good bacteria that it does most of the job of distributing that energy and nutrients to the rest of your body. So one of the most cool parts of gut health that I heard about recently, like I think like 2 weeks ago, and as I was doing more research, is there's a gut and mind connection. And it's very interesting because a lot of times your anxiety, your anger, your mood swings, just stuff like that relate to your mental health is actually directly connected with your gut. So when you hear terms like your gut feeling, trust your gut, or if you feel nervous, you usually feel it in your gut, you have that weird feeling. So that's the importance of the gut and mind connection. If you have your gut health in check, if you're putting the right things into your body, and I'll dive more into what are the right things to put into your body, the rest of that gut mind connection is going to be alleviated, and it's going to be a lot better. And I noticed it in my own personal life, like just certain things. I used to get nervous a lot. I used to have a lot of anxiety in certain situations, and I would get that gut feeling. But as I started putting my gut health in check, really started to pay attention to that aspect of my health, everything just kind of became natural. Like I'm a lot more calm, and I didn't have to take any certain vitamins for it. I didn't have to resort to other mediums that a lot of people do. So if you are dealing with anxiety or certain mood issues or mental issues, I mean not mental issues, but things that are relating to that, I would definitely recommend looking into your gut health, what you're eating, and definitely take these tips into consideration. So now diving into things that are considered good for your body. So increasing your fiber intake is key. So fiber is actually a prebiotic. So what prebiotics are, it's food for the probiotic. And if you remember going back, probiotics are the main microorganism that distributes the nutrients and energy to the rest of your body. So it all comes full cycle, so you can see how each part is very important. But things that have high fiber in it is like whole wheat, your greens like spinach, kale, so on. I mean, I'll list a few more down below, but those are really good things to throw into your day-to-day diet. So also consume a lot of natural probiotics instead of taking like pills and stuff for it. Look at Greek yogurt, look at kimchi, sauerkraut, so on. I'll try to list a few more down below, but things that you can already throw into what you're eating instead of resorting to multivitamins. But again, I do it because I started out doing that, but over time, as I was doing more research, I tried to rely more on my diet and more on natural probiotics rather than pills and supplements. So on overconsumption of carbs, so this is something that you should pay attention to rather than something that's good for your gut health, is an overconsumption of processed carbs. So white bread, like white pasta, white rice, an overconsumption. So that means overdoing it. That doesn't mean you can't eat these. These can lead to things such as anxiety and those things that I touched on before, but it's very hard to digest those foods, and it's the opposite of probiotic, if that helps you kind of piece things together. So really pay attention if those are a large source of your carbs. Really pay attention and really try to diversify, and maybe just have it once a day if you're already having it twice a day or 3 times a day, if that makes sense. So getting enough sleep is actually very key when it comes to your gut health. So I never knew this, but your probiotics in your body, which are living organisms, as weird as it sounds, actually have a circadian rhythm. So it's what is a circadian rhythm? It's a 24-hour cycle. So when you go to sleep, your body knows whether it's getting 6 hours of sleep or 8 hours of sleep. So same thing with the organisms in your body. They also know if you're getting shitty sleep or good sleep. So that's why it's so key. Sleep in general is important, but it's especially important for your gut health. And it makes sense. If you're getting 3 hours of sleep, your body's not recovering from your training or whatever you're doing throughout the day. And then two, more importantly, what the food you're eating into your body. If you're eating for 16, 17, 18 hours out of the day, how are you going to expect your body to process everything within 3 hours of sleep? Just as an example. So that's how key it is into your gut health and your overall health in general. So last point on gut health. So I never knew this as well, and I don't really take them as much, so it didn't really affect me personally, but I know a lot of people that do rely on these. Antibiotics are actually pretty bad for your gut health. So just in general, medicine isn't a natural thing that you're putting into your body. Usually you take it when, and I'm not a doctor, but usually when you're, fighting a flu or when you're sick or you have headaches, but they're fighting a lot of the bacteria you already have in your body. They're fighting the white and red blood cells in your body. So same thing for your gut health. When you're putting these antibiotics into your body, a lot of times they're taking the good bacteria out of your body. And what do the good bacteria do? They take away the bad bacteria. So it's all a full cycle. They're basically protecting you. So if you're putting stuff into your body to get rid of that, so times when you're sick or times when you're having stomach aches, you're not going to have that good bacteria in your body to take care of you, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my little spiel on gut health. I do plan on doing more videos later on as I learn more on this topic. Again, I just started studying this myself, and I'm not a doctor, but I find it very interesting, especially the psychological aspect of it, because especially in the past 2-3, just recently you've been hearing a lot about anxiety and mental health, and I think a lot of it is related to gut health, and a lot of people really don't think of that as the first thing when they have these issues. So if it's very easy to take care of your gut health. You're not going to have to spend a lot more extra money than you already are. So if you can get this part of your life in check, just try it out before you resort to other things that you've been hearing in the news that might help and relieve your mood swings or your anxiety or your anger issues or your depression, whatever it is. It's a very easy way to tackle these issues first. And again, if it doesn't work, then you can kind of resort to the second level. So yeah, so today, again, like I mentioned, we're at the shop gym right now, but take on probably a shoulder or arm workout. I haven't even decided, but we'll get in there and get at it. Hope you enjoy the workout, and yeah, stay tuned.
Worth a couple $100 million, no $1,000. This bitch wanna fuck me, but I charge by the hour. My neck and my wrist in the shower. Like, how the fuck you growing up and baby say you childish? I just bought my young bitch a watch and now she wildin', styling, profiling. You bitches can't devour. And I'm Creflo Dollar smiling. We somewhere on the island, vibing. Balls smell like powder. Fuck it, take it to trial. Take this shit to motherfucking trial. Take this shit to motherfucking trial. Take this shit to motherfucking trial. Take hit this shit, the motherfucking drag, yeah. Slime green, AP look like herpes on my wrist. Hold on, cook. I'm sure Chef Boyardee with that dish. I don't know you, bitch. Don't try to tell me, tell my kids. Tell my chips. Ain't
See
tell
my
no
baby
bill.
mama trippin', she don't get it. I'm on a mission to get these millions. I'm on the grind and I'ma get it. No cap, nigga, no kissing. Slamming out, let they gon' tell him I ain't listen. When he call, he gon' say that I'm trippin'. Ain't slime, that's just how I feel. Nope, you did not meet the criteria. Nope, I rock my life for real. Yeah, got your first time for real. Yeah, first times you know I kill. Bye bye, good night, my dear. Trial, I done beat it twice straight. I'm undefeated like Fed came and snatched me. I don't know, no point of asking. I was on bleeding, stuck like a man. Bitch ass nigga, I shoot at your mammy. Need to sit down.
I hope you guys enjoyed that talk. I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. As always, I appreciate the like and subscribe button down below. For everyone that's new, I'll link everything down below as far as my Instagram pages. Stay tuned. I definitely will have a new video up next week as well.